Pumpfun team just turned being a creator into the modern day version of like e-commerce, crypto, forex. You don't need a job anymore. You don't need to be working a 9 to 5. You don't need to be going to college. You can just be a streamer. You can just be a creator on Pumpfun. It is a legitimate avenue. If you can garner attention, it is a legitimate avenue to a career. That's where we're at now. Twitch does not support its smaller creators, even if you have a decently sized community. Kick doesn't. Pumpfun is the only content creation platform that supports people with a small, up-and-coming community.
And now you're listening to Crypto Files. Welcome back, everyone. If you guys end up liking the content, hit the like button and subscribe. Today, we continue to talk about Pump.Fun because it's taking over the crypto space. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this since the NFT craze with Ethereum, and really, I think this is just exploding. It's only been about a week or 2 weeks that this kind of got a lot of attention with bag work, and we are seeing all types of creators now that are just producing content. Now, these are all small creators, something that's different from Twitch or YouTube, but that's what it's all about. This kind of reminds me of the early days of the internet, where everybody was just trying to make a web page, produce content, information, and share it. And that's when the platforms and social media are the best. The big boys are out of town, the big companies haven't taken over, and it's a true representation of decentralized technology. So Alon, the co-founder of Pump.Fun, says we're currently dealing with the most insane amount of inbound we've ever dealt with, squashing bugs and supporting existing eco projects. The sheer demand by high quality people / teams to not just create but to invest in this space is much bigger than anyone thinks. And so he's seeing everything that's going on. They're just like, oh man, we can't keep up with the demand. But it's starting to become a place where people can actually make money. And people have been making money already. And Jakey tweeted this out. He said, instead of celebs rugging the coin in order to make money, the more you stream and invest into your stream production, the more creator rewards you make. Creator capital markets. That's the newest term for the streaming content and a way to describe the markets for streaming on Solana, specifically Pump.Fun. It's creator capital markets that are going to really bring a lot of people into the space. Why? Well, because when you stream, you actually benefit from what's called creator fees. And so the more and the higher your coin goes in market cap, the more it rewards you in creator fees. And that's money that you can use to reinvest into your stream. That's money that you can donate. And that's money that, that's revenue there. So you don't need anybody like twitch.tv or anything like that. You don't need a contract. And so this is specifically for individuals who have a small audience. We're seeing all kinds of things. The first one that I want to point out to is this one where they are just live streaming a cat. That is it. Nothing else. You can see the picture here. There's a cell phone on a tripod here, and the cat is just chilling on the computer chair and not doing anything. But people love this kind of stuff. You just never know. And Block News has reported that they've made over $90,000 in creator fees in 3 days. And so when you take into account people who are used to streaming or want to break into streaming and want to get something going, they're not noticed on YouTube or Twitch, and they are not making any money. While it's on the crypto platform Pumpfun, everything goes. And so let's take a look here. This individual, we're starting to get the sex appeal and all these chicks coming on here trying to make money. So she starts to put oil on her chest when she hits 150K market cap. And so this is the type of content we have. Aside from that, we have individuals who keep getting farmed. And this actually happened to me. I have to be honest with y'all. I'm constantly buying tokens here and there. And this is really what happens.
Is that him? That's him, right? It is. Bro, I could have fucking pressed it so much earlier. It's ripping. What?
No.
I know you say you know me, I know you think you different. I know you think you get a lot of money, you ain't got no women. I know.
And that was just hilarious because that video at the end where you see the farming with the big machinery, I wouldn't even know what this is called, but that's a meme of itself. And so a term that's used in crypto and we all know is you're getting farmed, meaning like there is so many wallets on this crypto token that are going to dump on you. They're just farming you. And so individuals will, scammers keep coming onto the platform now. I'm seeing more and more of them, and they'll start a specific stream and they'll try to fool you into thinking that somebody else, somebody that's popular on CT or on X is actually launching their token and creating a stream. And so there's individuals who are like, oh my God, it's pumping. Well, it's being bought by the scammer. He's driving up the price. And when people actually want to join in on the phone, like this individual, literally to the millisecond, they have software that'll go ahead and just sell everything on every single wallet. And the video that's shown to you, because it's now a streaming platform and they want to communicate something to you, is you just got farmed. And so you'll see this over and over. And it's just brutal to get, to be in that position. And it sucks more when you actually have a lot of money and you're like, all right, I'm on a roll, I'm gonna jump on this coin, oh my gosh, I better get it quick before it hits 1 million market cap and make a ton of money, and boom, you just get farmed. So that's been going around. And Ran Nooner, if I pronounce that correctly, he's actually Crypto Badger, and he has a huge YouTube channel, and he's always talked about crypto and the crypto markets and what he thinks it's best. I don't follow him precisely, but I saw his tweet. He has a total of 1.17 million subscribers. He said this today: so I streamed my show on Pump.Fun today as a test. Here are the results. We had 600 people watching live on Pump versus 3,500 on YouTube on day one. We made over $15,000 in creator rewards on one stream versus $20,000 that we made on YouTube for the last month in 140 shows. And so as a creator, you ain't bullish enough. This is the biggest thing I've ever seen. And so this is why we think there's going to be an absolute Pumpfun streaming takeover for content on the internet, because there has never been a platform in the past with all its flaws, with all the scammers and everything. It's a free market where individuals can support the content that's being streamed via crypto wallets. And so there are literally no rules to anything. And a lot of the people who don't have a specific audience can actually build one. Now, will this continue? Who knows? Because right now everybody's jumping on any coin that has any reputation. And so when they see Crypto Badger create his own token and he actually launches it on Pump.Fun, you're going to get a lot of attention and a lot of people are going to jump on that token. And so that's probably why he made a total of $15,000 in creator rewards. Now the token can dump and those creator rewards were already made, right? But will this continue as soon as the masses transition into Pump.Fun? And I have a feeling that Alon, is the creator of Pump.Fun, is going to continue to modify this formula to keep the platform as number one. Right now we're seeing the beginning stages of it where anything goes, and anyone's that really puts any emphasis or really effort into their channel and their content is actually making money. But the twist and the kicker is here that we're still dealing with meme tokens, right? The meme culture. So it's a mixture of real content, something that's really worthwhile watching, consuming, supporting, but you have the kicker of it being a meme as well. And so that's why we see things that really are just outrageous, like this cat making $90,000 in creator fees, because at the end of the day, This fits the bill for what crypto's all about, adopting memes on the internet. And so you can think about it like the internet in Web 2.0 and the way that we know it, you can spread memes all throughout the internet, and that's how things go viral. You share them with your friends, you send memes to your girlfriend, your wife. But we're seeing that with things that actually have value. And so you can technically share something that has value on the internet and support it. And so this one here, Phil went ahead and tweeted this out that I found it super interesting. And this is an example of how we haven't tapped into everything that you can do with this platform, because right now people are thinking, okay, what can I do to create the token to pump, right? I got to run through Dodgers field. I got to jump off of a pier. Well, that may not always be the case, and it allows you to think in different ways to produce content. Here we see a broke dev with 50 pounds in his bank started a live stream on Pumpfun where every one soul adds 30 seconds to a global timer. Within an hour, Pumpathon hits $2 million in market cap. Thousands tuned in live, and the dev made $120,000 in fees. He shaved his head on stream. That we've seen plenty of that. Booked a flight to Miami and even brought a friend who quit his job on the spot to film. When he couldn't stream mid-flight, the chart dipped because the traders expected the feed to never stop. Is this the moment meme coins turn into financialized reality TV? I think so. Phil here has a great point. And so like now you can technically run like almost like a game show, and you're supporting the game show and the viewership. Here you can see the time left is 59 minutes. Oh no, 59 hours with 51 minutes. Or what is that? What is that? Hold on. I'm losing it here. One soul adds 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah. So we're looking at 59 hours. I'm an idiot. And so they're supporting this stream here, and it's practically a game show. And so just imagine of different ways that you can create content by having a game show of your own and potentially having guests in the future if you get big enough. Think of things like Hot Ones, where you eat hot wings, hot wings. How did that really start? It started on YouTube, and nobody wanted to be on it. But now let's think about it in a crypto way. If your coin hits millions in market cap, you have the support of the viewership, which gives you credibility to invite maybe celebrities as they wake up and realize that this is a legitimate platform. And so we are definitely going to see more and more of content being produced in different ways. So good job, Phil. I think that's a good point. And this kind of brings me back to like bag work. This is what really got people thinking and realizing that they can do things. Not only are they doing insane things that got a lot of attention and pushing the envelope with the entire platform, but they're still going. The thing is I haven't kept up with them in the last 24 hours. They are saying do not go to sleep tonight, but it's currently sitting at, let's take a look. What happened to my chart? I think, well, it's right here, 24 million. So we've seen a dip. Oh, I was too high. We've seen a dip. It went ahead and hit 53 million with a wick here, and that was on September 14th. And now it's about half in market cap, 24 million. But these are the cycles that we see with crypto. We have highs and lows, and what generally you want to see is higher highs and higher lows. And so we don't know what the future entails for these individuals. It can turn like the Nelk Boys, where they gain so much popularity, they just keep producing content. And there really is no need for them to be anywhere else. There's other things that you can see, like this individual whose mom, unfortunately, has been diagnosed with cancer. And so he said he was going to be on a treadmill until he reached 100 million market cap. I believe he reached a all-time high of 3 million. But here he is. I saw him last night.
10 mil. 10 mil. I don't really know this that much, right? Bro, I made my salary in 1 year, bro. I think I would have to call off work, bro. I don't know what I'm going to tell them, bro. Do I even need to work?
So imagine you jump on the treadmill, put a webcam, and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be on here until I hit 100 mil, and I'm doing this for my mom who's been diagnosed with something horrible." And you're like, "I already made what I made in 1 year. What am I gonna tell my employer?" It doesn't get more real than that, and the list goes on and on and on. I can't even cover how many individuals I saw last night. Instead of scrolling through TikTok, I found myself going through Pump.Fun live streams and just really looking at what people were doing. And there's all kinds of things on here, from people doing crazy things to interviewing other individuals. Gaming is pretty big here too, and of course you have the sex appeal with the chicks, and they're all trying to make money. And so there's the possibilities here are just endless. And one individual who I was enjoying watching was this guy, and he had a token called Dare. And man, they were doing great when their first night. I think they hit 1.2 million, 1.4, and they're in the same kind of realm as Bagwork, where they'll do crazy stuff. So you can see he shaved his head. I think he had painted his face and all that good stuff. So he has a lot of milestones here. As the token gains popularity, he'll buy a pet. That's not that bad. Ice bath. Skydive, and he'll sleep outside.
Thank you.
Ugh. This tastes like shit. I think it'll taste better in my head. Dare coin! Dare coin! Everyone get Dare coin. It's going to 20 million.
And so it makes me wonder, how long can you keep this up for? The real value is going to come from small creators who grow on this platform and are going to change how other individuals view the platform. Because remember, with YouTube, it's a little late, it's a little harsh to get that attention. So it is with TikTok, unless you're really unique. And at this point with Pump.Fun, it's a perfect time to start streaming, get some of that creator rewards or creator fees, like this cat, and really see and try to experiment. What is it that's working here, and what is it that's not? Because this is what we're talking about in the future: producing content while the small streamers get attention, no need for a middleman, and everybody supports their favorite creators. Tell me what you guys think about this video. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. If you guys see a Pumpfun streamer that you guys think is really outrageous or cool, or it's a cool concept, go ahead and comment it. I can't even keep up with so many. So place a link in the comments. Let me know what it is, and I'll check it out. Have a good one, guys.